call me a racist?
It's funny because my wife...
Wait, let me do the intro.
Sorry.
Oh my God, it is episode 67, I feel like, of the Keep On Trucking podcast. Yeah. Now, today's guest is a good friend of mine. Started out together in Riverside, California. Is comedian and father. Carlos Patino, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, what were you saying about your wife?
I told her that I was gonna come do the podcast with you, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna do it at Brooks?" I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do it in his car," and she was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, we're not doing anything in his car, but we're recording the podcast." But everything like after that, like I was like defending myself from sounding more and more gay.
We're not doing anything. We're just being in this car, dude. This couldn't have been better. This is the most organic pod I feel like I ever done. I
literally just jumped into the car and we didn't, you didn't even say hi to me.
I did. I didn't, dude. You walked in and you were like, "Are you sick?" And I was like, "No." And then you turned on the AC and I was like,
"Hold on, I'm sick."
I was like, "Turn it off, I'm sick." Nah, I've been a little under the weather, but dude, it's good to see you. You're dude, I was on the way over here. I was thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna congratulate him on his daughter," and I was like, "Wait, she's like 5 now, right?"
4.
She's 4 now. Well, what's the latest you could congratulate somebody on having a kid?
I think like before 1. Like after 1 year old, you don't get those congrats anymore. Now it's like good luck.
You haven't had any congrats
lately? No.
I'm gonna start congratulating people with like 10-year-olds.
10-year-olds? Hey, congratulations on your 10-year-old. Made it this far, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I got here like 35 minutes ago, right? And I went inside, and you know how you gotta ask the key, like for the key to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Or not ask for it, it's like on the door.
It's on the door, yeah.
So I walked in, like they don't know that I'm here drinking or like that I'm gonna drink or gonna do the open mic. They don't know me here. So I walked in, I grabbed the key, and everybody kind of looked at me like, "Who's this guy?" And I went outside and I used the bathroom and I peed and I walked back inside to return the key. And I was walking out again. I was like, I kind of gotta take a shit.
So you're gonna take the key back again?
So, dude, no, I was too shy. I drove to Starbucks.
I drove to
Starbucks.
I would do some stupid shit like that too, dude.
What happened?
Like when I used to work in an office, I have like social anxiety.
Yeah,
a lot of times. So like I'll go to like when I used to work in an office, I used to hold in my sneezes. Because I didn't want the interaction. Like, I didn't want them to say bless you, and I didn't want to say thank you afterwards. Or if they didn't say bless you, I didn't want to get mad at that. So I would just pop a blood vessel.
Oh, my God, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I've never done that, but I understand that level of fucking...
Most people do.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. Here, let me turn the AC a little down, then, because you're trying to kill me and shit.
You're trying to kill me, dude?
Oh, because it's hot in here?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll sweat. I need to sweat anyways.
Here, I'll get her. No, don't all over my father's seats. Dude,
it's the way he likes it.
Yeah.
He likes it sweaty in here.
He gets in here and goes, "Ooh, Carlos' sweat." Yes.
It's just moisture in here. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking like.
So you know that this place has 2 different restrooms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This place also, the pro shop has a restroom right there that you could have just been like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna use the same restroom. I'm just gonna take a shit in the pro shop."
I should have done that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
But you didn't know. But now you know. Next time you're here,
the next time I do some awkward shit like
just
that,
use a different restroom.
Dude,
shit outside.
Dude, I look mad suspicious because of social anxiety.
Oh yeah, I feel like when you put yourself in that situation, you yourself make yourself look more suspicious than you really are.
Yeah, and then I forget how to act like I sort of God sometimes I feel like a goddamn alien because I'm like, what do I normally do with my hands?
An illegal alien.
That's actually how my uncle got deported. Social anxiety.
No, like, and then like growing up, dude, like my parents would always make me do shit like ask some dude for directions.
Oh, remember that?
Because they didn't speak English, so they sent their youngest, me, to go get kidnapped. Basically,
dude,
they never kidnapped me, but still.
I forgot about that. We used to stop on light corners.
Oh yeah.
And as people were about to cross the street, how to get to
hey man, how do you get to Disneyland?
And then they had
and they knew. That's the craziest thing. Is they're like, oh yeah, so you go up, like they knew like exactly where they were at.
So dude, I never felt more like a failure when that has happened to me. I was probably like 12 when somebody stopped and they asked me like, yo, how do you get to wherever. And I was like, God damn it. So sometimes I'd be like, oh, just like you went the wrong way. I would just tell them, just so I knew like
you feel like a badass as they drive away. Thank you. And you're like, oh, I helped somebody today.
I know, but like I would just do just like so I look like I knew, but I didn't really know. I just guessed.
Oh, that's perfect. That's even better.
But like I said it with confidence. I was like, oh, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah. And Chewy lives over there actually. Yeah, they hung out with him the other day.
And they'd be like, and then I see him like an hour later at the party, like next to my house.
What the fuck? They just dog you. They just mad dog you. It's the guy that gave us wrong directions.
Dude, one time they called the security guards on me because I had crazy social anxiety. I was Did
you find out that that's what it's called?
No, right now that you said it, because I keep saying it.
Yeah. It's like, no, I have it. You don't have that. You have something else.
No, I mean, yeah, I'll have what he's having. No, well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what it is. It's just being fucking awkward.
It is that. It's the. I would say like the interaction. Like for example, like I would go to a restaurant and they would undercook my food and I wouldn't say shit. And I would still tip them.
Yeah, dude.
Because I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be like, hey, this shit is undercooked. What the? I don't have that in me. You know.
Right.
I don't have that complaint gene.
Dude,
in me.
yeah, I
just deal with the food poisoning.
Dude, no, we're the same with that because we aren't dicks to people. Like stuff like that. Yeah. But if somebody's a dick to us first, I've seen you snap at people, and I've snapped at people.
Have you seen me snap at people?
Yeah, when people are like are like doing some kind of injustice first.
Oh yeah.
And then like the whole social anxiety goes away.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, dude.
I only do it unless something. I'm Fat Man. just if someone does something bad first, and I need to stop it. I need to say something. No, lately I've been a dick to a lot of
just strangers and shit.
No, I would say like newer comics and shit like that.
Why?
Which they're strangers because they gotta know. No, I don't even know. It's mostly like, I don't know. It's mostly like me thinking that I'm allowed to be annoyed by them. You know, I don't think putting that shit in mute really did anything, dude.
You know what did it?
You could clap again.
Did it felt kind of cool putting it on mute. I've never used that feature.
Oh really?
Yeah. Did it look cool though? Did it look like I kind of knew what I was doing?
Yeah, hell yeah. Absolutely. What a production. What was I just saying?
No, you're just being a dick to
being a dick. I mean, and it was mostly like me thinking that I had the right to be annoyed by them being new. Like if anyone did that to me back then, like it just wasn't fair.
Like a little rite of passage and shit.
Yeah, and it really isn't, and it isn't fair. But I did it. It happened.
What?
Oh well.
What happened?
I was a dick. I mean, I was just.
Oh, you're just a bit.
Not really. Asshole. Not necessarily. Honestly, not too much of a dick. Honestly, it's more of being dismissive because people want to be your friend right away. And it's I don't know I don't know how long you're gonna stick around. I don't want to get close to you. I don't know where you've been.
Kind of like when your family gets a new puppy, but it's like the third dog you've had in your family.
Yeah,
and you're like, I don't know if I want to love you yet.
Exactly. Yeah. But I know I don't want to love these guys. But like, it's just. And a lot of people think because I'm socially awkward. I really am. I've came to that conclusion this year where I was just like, maybe I just suck at being a person in public.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like people misinterpret that as me being a dick, but I don't know how any interactions are gonna go, so I avoid them sometimes. You know?
Yeah. Well, here, let me going back to the being socially awkward. I wanted to tell you something about that, but you like called me out on overusing the word
social anxiety.
One time they called the security guards on me because I was being
Who's they?
Fucking high school.
Oh, you were in high school.
No, I wasn't in high school. I was an adult.
Oh, so they were supposed to call the cops on you.
Dude, I went to go pick up my little sister from school. We're 8 years apart. I think she was a senior, and so I was probably like so she's 8 years apart, she's a senior. I'm 8 years older than a senior, so what would that put me at? 18? I don't know, like 25 or 24 maybe.
Yeah.
So she's just like, "Oh, yo, come pick me up." She's like, "I'm by the pool." And
nice.
I'm like, all right. So I go to, I park the car.
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting there, just waiting for her to get out. And I'm trying to not be on my phone, because I'm on my phone too much. So I'm like, let me just not be on my phone. And like now, automatically,
Bad
dude,
look. Yeah,
dude, automatically
looks,
nowadays, not being on your phone is like, that guy looks mad suspicious.
Yeah. He's just looking at everybody.
Yeah, he's just staring. He's like, this guy drove to a high school to people watch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I'm just like, so then I'm like, after like maybe like 3 minutes, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, this probably looks weird. Yeah. So I get out of the car, and then I stand by the car. But now I look like a fucking asshole.
Next to the car,
yeah, just like
Fast
leaning
and Furious. Like you're ready to race.
Yeah, just like on a 2009 fucking beat up Jetta, just Volkswagen Jetta, just like, hey, what's up, kids? So I'm staying next to the car for maybe like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, this probably looks suspicious. So I'm like, well, let me just go where the parents are. But it's high school, and fucking parents don't wait for their kids anymore by the pool gate. So I just walk to the pool gate, just like grown ass 24 or 25-year-old. So then I'm just waiting so now I'm just an adult waiting by the pool gate. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, like. And then
you kids want drugs.
Yeah, dude. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I being weird about? I'm like, I came to this fucking school. I know this school. Let me just like walk around. Maybe I see some teachers that I know. And like meanwhile, my little sister calls me. So I just walk inside. I'm like walking around, dude. In like 3 minutes, just like 3 security guards.
Sir.
Dude, 3 security guards.
3 of them.
And that. Just my luck that weren't there when I went to the school.
Oh, they don't know you. So
just 3 fucking guys that I don't know that don't know me, that are like my age, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And then, but like fucking luckily, my little sister walked. Like she was like, "Oh hey,
I know her."
Yeah.
That looks so much worse. I'm with her. She's with me, actually.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm here to pick up my little sister, and they're like, all right. And then I was like, Jesus Christ, like I fucking suck, dude.
Yeah,
but the fucked up part of that is if I would have like took a shot of like whiskey or fucking something before I would have.
Oh, you would have been tackled to the ground.
No, dude, I would have been like friendly. I would have walked in. I would have been like, hey, what's up, guys? I used to come here.
Oh, so you think alcohol's the answer?
No, well, it used to be, dude.
Yeah.
Like when I first met my girlfriend's family.
You were drunk all the time?
Before family reunions, I'd take like little shooters.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's interesting.
And then I'd be like, not even the life of the party, but I'd be like
a little more social.
I wouldn't be as suspicious.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in your own head, because I think people like I don't even know if I'm using the correct term, the social anxiety thing, but like if it is, we're just gonna roll with it. If it is, like at least for me, like it's all in your head.
Yeah,
it's an in your head thing. It's a personal thing. It's not like anybody else. It's what's going on in my head. So it's like if you were able to take that away without inebriating yourself, then that's a good thing.
Yeah, dude. And I kind of like,
I still can. That's why I'm high right now.
Yeah, well, you smoke, and for me, like that'll make it way worse.
Oh, okay, I see. I can see how that happens.
It doesn't make it bad for you?
No, it's because like I smoke so much.
Yeah,
like that. It's literally habitual now. Like I'm addicted to weed now. Yeah, 100%. And I came to that conclusion this year too.
Boo this man! Have you ever seen fucking Half Baked?
What was that, Bob Saget, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Bob. No, it was a black guy. He was like, boo this man! When Dave Chappelle went to like AA for no, to NA, Narcotics Anonymous.
Are you sure Bob Saget wasn't the one guy that goes you never sucked dick for that?
Yeah.
I sucked
dick
for... You ever
sucked dick for weed? Yeah. I sucked dick for crack.
Yeah.
Boo this man. No, it was a black guy.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Was Bob Saget even in that?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Because Chappelle was barely like blowing up around that time. Bob Saget was already like Full House and shit.
Full House. That was before he was like a D-bag, you know?
Chappelle?
Bob Saget, you know?
He was a D...
Well, not a D-bag, but he was like a... he was like a pervert, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I guess.
I was never... I was never a Saget guy.
No?
Or...
You weren't a saggy?
I wasn't a saggy.
Neither was I really, but like, I mean, I like the guy.
Dude,
R.I.P.
Dude, being in New York and shit, like I'm starting to see how much, or not even New York, just outside of fucking small ass like Southern California. Like, you know, I feel like we both have like kind of similar upbringings and shit. Not really, because you were very religious, but I mean like like demographic wise, we're both raised around like a bunch of Mexican Americans and shit.
Yeah.
Leaving this area, I'm starting to see that I don't know a lot of things about just like
culture.
Yeah, dude.
Like anything in general.
Like
you're stupid as fuck. You're gonna realize that you're socially anxious and retarded. Oh yeah.
No, dude. Well, I guess what I am gonna say is similar. Is along those lines, dude. Like
Was it a lot of things? A lot of things that you just didn't notice?
Dude, like, do you know Billy Joel, Piano Man? You know that song?
Yeah. That guy's a piece of shit.
Oh, but you know that song and
No,
that guy?
I think I've heard it, but like I don't like Billy Joel.
Yeah. Why?
He's a piece of shit.
What happened?
I watched this documentary on it on they call them hired guns. It's like the people who play live for them.
Yeah.
You know, for like you see Billy Joel, you see like I don't know.
like the live band.
Yeah, like
and
solo
shit?
artists need a band, and
Right.
Billy Joel was just like he just treated his band like shit.
Oh, really?
Specifically his drummer.
Oh wow! You're a big drummer.
Yeah. Huh? So I'm a fat drummer. Yeah. And he he kind of like found out that he was replaced on his way to like taking his kid to school. Like he just heard that Billy Joel is having is on a new tour. He was listening to the radio. He's like, I didn't hear about that shit.
Oh shit!
And then next thing you know, they went on tour without him and didn't even not
Oh, wow!
No freaking like, hey man, like I'm gonna give someone else a shot. I'm gonna hook you up with another band if you want.
Oh, that is a shitty thing.
He just literally didn't call him.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit.
But what about the Piano Man?
Well, I heard this song Piano Man, dude, and it made me cry. It's about like a performer performing like on a Saturday night, and like the fucking people are like, oh, this guy's a shit, and he gets tips, and like like much like how like stand-up comedy is sometimes. Yeah. And I was hearing it, dude, and I remember like at the time I had just done some road shit, and I was like, dude, this isn't me. This is beautiful. And then I called my homies like in New York, and I called Luke. I was like, dude, have you heard Piano Man? Mm-hmm. And he started laughing at me. He was like, are you fucking? He was like, are you serious? I was like, well, yeah. He was like, that's the most famous song in the fucking country. Dude. Yeah. Like he's like, that's next to the United States anthem. That's the most famous song. And I was like, are you serious? And
Billy Joel's big.
Everybody I've talked to, and they're like, yeah, you fucking moron. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. And like over here, like it was Selena. Like that was Selena. Yeah. That was our Billy Joel.
She was our Billy Joel, but she got killed. So
she did get killed.
That one maid-looking lady.
She just got out of prison.
Dude, she's not safe. That lady's not safe.
Yeah, I didn't. Mm-mm.
But she looks like oh, never mind. This one comedian has a joke like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Thank God you stopped it. And
I know.
The 50 people watching this would have been like, this guy.
This guy stealing jokes on the Keep On Trucking podcast.
Yeah. Dude, so you've been doing stand-up like for fucking like 5 years now, yeah?
It'll be 5 in October.
Are you counting the COVID year?
Yeah, because I still went out a lot.
Yeah,
against the state's will.
Yeah. Dude, I went up maybe 4 times.
During COVID?
No, probably like a month. Because I would only go up at Joe's house.
Yeah.
Joe Beltran, for the people watching and listening, he ran an open mic, which was like a show, dude, in his backyard.
Yeah, and it was the only thing to do.
Yeah, and it was fucking sick, and like that was the only mic I would go to. Mm-hmm. And but I only went up for like half that year. I only went up like 32 times.
No, we did that, and then we did Placita after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, and then we had somewhere to perform, and then the W came back.
Right.
You know, and then I went to Retro Taco. That was a stupid mistake.
Oh, do you still run that place?
No, fuck. I don't run anything right now.
No? What happened to Good Day? Oh, I don't want to talk about Good Day.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because I love that place.
But honestly, I'm just chilling right now. I'm just chilling. I don't really want to run anything right now. I mean, there's some plans in the works for the future. Maybe I'll find a spot with one of the newer comics that's starting to come out.
They haven't been addicted yet?
Not Melissa. No, she's cool.
Dude, Melissa's so fucking funny.
Yeah, because she's funny. That's why I'm cool with her.
It's comics like that where I just hate myself, where they just started out like a year ago, and they're like hilarious, and I'm like, I fucking suck, dude. I gotta.
But also like I feel you what you're saying. Like you would get jealous, but like with her, for some reason, I didn't get jealous.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't get jealous of them. I just get mad at myself. Mad at
yourself that you weren't as funny before.
Yeah, and then I suck.
Yeah, I definitely can see that shit happening too, or feeling that, but. I think if
is that even recording? Just a big flap for me to come try to kiss you.
Oh yeah. Call my wife. Hey, I'm moving to New York now. Sorry.
Oh, dude, I got a fucking gripe to pick with you and fucking
before Mike James, you mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm saving up money. I'm
you piece
going.
of shit.
I'm going.
I've been gone for almost 2 years now.
Assholes. Everything that I get paid with to do. Fuck, I'm saying this weird. If I get paid to do something comedy related, I'm saving it. Like I'm not touching it.
Oh no! Wait here. Well, let me for the people listening.
So I'll be there in 3 years. Yeah.
People listening, dude, this piece. I moved to New York, right? It was all hugs and kisses, and I'll be out there the second I can. Dude, I'm out there. I move in November. I'm in January and February. I'm calling home, dude. I'm calling this fool. I'm calling fucking Mike James. I'm like, yo. I'm calling Joe Beltran. I'm like, yo. Could you guys when are you guys gonna come, dude? You know, like I'm I'm lonely. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, everybody same excuse. I didn't save up. I don't know, dude. Maybe in the spring.
Yeah.
And then I was fucking so mad and so cold and so lonely. And I honestly just wanted you guys to go to rent a hotel and I could sleep in it for a week.
Yeah, selfish. Selfish. If I go and I get my hotel, I'm kicking you out. I'm sending you back to your van.
Yeah, nah, dude. The van is nice in the winter. It's bad in the summer though.
Summer, yeah.
So you're saving up. You're throwing money to the side.
Everything that I get paid, everything comedy related that I get paid to do.
You're saving it.
I'm saving all of it.
Nice, dude. You must have a whopping $7, huh?
Yeah, I'll be there in like 10 years. No, I actually saved up like almost 500 already.
There you go, dude.
Within the last couple months, but that's
awesome.
Slowed down drastically. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I had a good last 2 months were pretty good to me.
Yeah, dude. You know what's been helping me?
What? Being a fucking TikTok sensation.
That too, dude. But well, dude, that is paying me. But like comedy money, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm getting like hosting gigs.
Oh yeah,
because nobody wants to host.
Nobody wants to host, and nobody hosts like well either. You know, like it's hard to find a decent host. Like even if someone is willing to do it, they might not be so good at it.
Yeah, dude, I've been getting hosting gigs, and like that's been fucking paying me like crazy.
If it pays, that's a.
I never had to do that on the Keep On Trucking podcast. Sorry for the people at home. This is this guy came in.
You didn't even
put the AC full blast and
didn't even freaking mute the mic. You sick ass.
Well, because you said that maybe you wouldn't. Yeah, I guess that was a bad luck.
Yeah. So, yeah, hosting, and then like luckily for us, like where we're at, we have some sort of an agreement between me and the buddy system.
Yeah.
We're like on Thursdays. We do charge for the mic because it's. When we get there, like the room isn't set up. There's no speakers. We're there like hours before. We're there hours after. Not hours after, but we're there before and after. Everyone's there. Everyone does their thing. It's a sick ass night.
Right. Yeah. And then you guys gotta clean up.
It's a sick ass production, so we charge the comics.
Yeah. What is like $2, $3?
$5.
It's $5.
Yeah.
It's been going up.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been coming out. So
there you go. Dude.
We have this agreement with where whoever hosts and runs sound will split the money.
Oh, nice, dude. There you go.
Yeah, so we roll, and then we also do that. We roll a 20-sided dice.
Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Dungeons and Dragons dice. We roll one of those to see who hosts.
Oh, nice.
So highest number doesn't host. Middle one runs the sound. Lowest number has to host.
Sick, dude. Yeah, dude, the buddy system.
We get paid for it.
For people listening that don't know, the buddy system is they run a chain of shows and mics out here in Riverside that really helped me out starting out. Really helps out a bunch of new comics and shit.
I just did one of their shows.
I know, dude.
In Corona, and oh my god,
it was sick.
I crushed.
Oh, did you get it on tape?
I'm not. Yeah. We recorded it.
There you go.
So I recorded the audio, and then George recorded the video. So,
dude, that's sick. Jessica Roses was on it too, right?
Boom. Yeah, she's good.
Dude,
she's funny as hell, dude.
I know she's very. Dude, that was the day after I got here. Now I was gonna shoot through, but I completely didn't even know about it.
Dude,
I fucking.
Boom.
You bombed?
No, I did great. I did great, but like the thing is also like it was weird because I was kind of going through some shit, that week.
Yeah.
So while I was on stage, I didn't feel like I did. Like I basically clocked in mentally, did my set, and then clocked out.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, it went whatever. Everyone was telling me I did great, you know.
Right.
Like, and I had like random people.
Everybody was telling me I did great. I mean,
like, dude, like, yeah, like you fucking did great. I was getting fist bumps by random people and shit. And
I was kissing babies. And shit on the
signing
lips.
titties and shit. No,
man titties. Signing my own titties.
Squeezing them together.
People are like, "What's Carlos doing? He bombed." Like, I think he's going through an episode, signing his own titties.
Yeah, but this thing happened where like it's very rare that I do this. Like sometimes you'll be on stage, you'll record your set, and you go back and listen to it, and you're like, "Oh man, I thought it was a lot better than that."
Yeah,
and I remember it going a lot better. And this time, like I didn't feel like it went as good as I thought it was, and I listened to it, and I was like, "Oh no, you fucking killed," which that doesn't really happen.
There you go, dude. That's what's up. You know,
but I'm about to bomb tonight, so it doesn't matter.
This night we're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jesus Christ, it's one of the either the worst or the best mics.
Dude, the last week I was here, like people, there was like a couple that walked out all pissed.
Yeah,
during my set for
dude, when I went in earlier to get the key for the bathroom, there was like a fucking just a guy that he just got divorced. And like,
that definitely happened. It's probably not even his first divorce either. It's probably his second divorce, and he doesn't even have kids with this lady. So there's like no reason to go back at all. So he's just like, damn.
Yeah. They're like, dude, when you walk into this room, dude, and for the people listening at home, it's a little dive bar, and it has to be one of the saddest bars.
It's not even a dive bar. I wouldn't
it's like a sports bar, right?
Yeah, like because they don't serve alcohol. Like they don't serve liquor.
Yeah,
they have like fake wine liquor drinks.
Oh,
like a fake Jack and Coke, but it's really like a watered down.
Yeah, they do that whiskey thing where like they really dance around the laws.
Yeah.
Dude, remember when the Hideaway, the Hideaway is a venue in downtown Riverside that they used to have open mics. Do you remember one time when they shut down because they were like renovating it? But in reality, they just took away their liquor license because they caught them selling vodka.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then like the grand reopening, you go back and everything just looks the same. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? You guys are renovating?
Yeah. Now they're allowed to. They actually do.
They got their liquor license.
Yeah, they got their liquor license.
Oh, nice. Dude.
Yeah.
But then they have a cover charge now, right?
Yeah, that's dumb. I wouldn't go. I remember one time when I used to not work Thursdays. On Wednesday nights, I would, just hang out in downtown Riverside and shit.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, like, I went to, like, after Retro, I tried to, or after Plessy, one of the two, I tried to go to the Hideaway, and, yeah, like, on a Wednesday, they were trying to charge a cover. I was like, that's fucking insane. It's Wednesday.
That's crazy.
It's Wednesday.
And then you go down and
it's empty. There's nobody.
Well, yeah, and it's like 3 dudes.
Yeah. So it's like I wouldn't want to pay a cover.
Yeah, the only reason I know is because Jonathan used to work there. One time that he got us in for free, he got us past the cover, and then the cover was like fucking like $10 or $20.
Crazy.
You get down there and then you're like, I was gonna pay $20 for this. Like, you're out of your mind.
Would have asked for my money back.
Yeah, dude. Here, going back to the stand up shit. So you mentioned you have a good chunk of change now.
Yeah.
Saved it because of stand up. Your wife supports you, yeah, doing stand up and shit.
For the most part, yeah.
Because like you started doing stand up right around the time you got her pregnant, which was like maybe like a year after getting married.
Yeah.
So like all this happened at once.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a pretty insane spot to put your partner in.
Pretty stupid.
I feel like
pretty messed up. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I've told her before too. I was like, I'm sorry that like you decided to get with me, and I convinced you too. Like I pursued you, and like I sometimes feel sorry for her because like that's probably not what she wanted. She didn't want to get with a dude. She probably wanted a dude that went to work, bought her a house, sit. That's it. You know? Like went on vacations once a year, and but no, we live in a 1-bedroom. We're looking for a house right now, but like,
oh, nice.
She knows like I'm not like making any money off stand up, and she's asked me like, if you're gonna take this, how seriously are you gonna take this? I was like, well, I don't know. Like, if I tell you, are you gonna leave me? And because she thought I wanted to do what you're doing. Like when I say that, because I told her my goals within the next 5 years is to hit the road.
Right.
And then my wife thinks that what you're doing is hitting the road, and I was like, no, what he's doing is stupid.
I live on the road.
He lives in a different state now. Like that's that's his life now. His lifestyle is right there. I just want to visit, do some gigs, and come home.
Right.
That to me, that's so. She had the the wrong interpretation of what the road meant. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, and it's also kind of cute with my daughter too. Like on Thursdays when I'm leaving, she'll be like, "Where are you going?" Because she talks now.
Yeah.
So she gets to ask me questions.
Congratulations on your daughter.
Yeah, thank you. My 4-year-old. And she'll ask me, "Oh, where are you going?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to the W to tell jokes." And she goes, "I want to go to the W."
Oh,
and it's the cutest thing. And I go, "No," and I just shut the door in her face. No, I'm just kidding. I love my kid.
Yeah, dude, it's because me right now with my girlfriend, we've been going out for like 5 years now and shit.
Yeah.
Dude. And she started dating me. I was like a year into stand up. And
so she kind of knew what she was getting into.
Right. But I remember telling her like 2 years in, I was like, dude, like this might take like a while for us to like provide a living for both of us. And then she was like, well, like how long? I was like, dude, probably my fucking mid-30s if I'm being honest with you. I was like, so I'm telling you right now, like if you want to fucking bounce, you can bounce and shit. You know, cause and then like, you know, she's still here. She's fully supports me. She runs like my merch and all that shit. Yeah. So like she's like fully but I feel bad because I know for a fact if it wasn't for stand up, if I was just like driving trucks and shit, like we would have probably been married by now with like a house.
Married with a house.
Or a place, dude. So like it's this weird exterior pressure that I have because you know like you already have that pressure as a comic. Like I want to do good. I want to just further my career.
Yeah. Well, that's why every time I come out, like I need to work on something.
Right.
You know, I have to make the best of me being away from home.
Yeah.
You know,
dude. Show me that set. I'll chop up some clips for you. I'm getting really good at it. If you want.
Oh, like, the one that I did. All right. Yeah.
If you want to post that shit.
If George wants to give it to me. Dude, he has it
because that shit really helps. Dude, I'm telling you, like online shit helps. Yeah, and you know,
at least I'll throw it on TikTok, dude. I don't really use TikTok. I don't have anything.
Dude, throw our post or whatever. You know, I have a couple 100,000. I have 100,000 followers. You know, dude, I don't even have. I'll help you if you fucking give me a little fucking.
I'm gonna push this button right here. This SOS button.
Just Quagmire, just type you down.
Yeah, SOS stands for sucking on semen.
No, but dude, yeah, like clips online help, and it also matters how you like present them online.
Right.
You know how you format it. Like I was telling Mike, I got a homie that moved to Salt Lake City during COVID. He was in Hollywood. He moves out to Salt Lake City and then he blows up and he's like a working comic. And it's like, oh shit. It's like, all right, so you could fucking. So it doesn't really matter nowadays where you live to get work.
You blow up on the internet. You don't really blow up
in your places. Town.
You don't blow up by going on tour as much anymore.
Yeah, but that's how you get paid. That's how you get money.
Yeah, you get paid by getting those gigs, but like. As far as viewership, like that's all social.
Yeah, it's on the internet and shit, dude. But
I'm afraid to burn a lot of my material, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who we are. Like even me, like I get fucking like scared sometimes with burning material, and I'm like, like 20,000 people are gonna watch this? I'm like, all right, what is it, like 20,000 people in the world? Are these 20,000 people gonna come watch me? I'm like, dude, I could still do. Like, I don't have a fucking.
And you could write more shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You could write more shit. It's not. Yeah. That's not your set for your life.
Exactly. The whole point of this shit is to keep writing. I mean, like that's literally our job.
Yeah.
Is to just like make fun of shit and keep writing jokes. Dude, you were speaking of our like before I moved, you were. I don't know if you want to talk about it. If you don't, it's fine. If you don't want to talk about this, but like when you were like paranoid that you almost got fired because you crashed the.
Yeah.
You crashed the fucking forklift.
Yeah, I crashed into another forklift. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
I was scared that I was gonna lose my coworkers because those people were cool as fuck, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still cool, but yeah.
You were driving around a forklift.
I was high as fuck.
You were high as fuck at work?
No, I wasn't even high. I actually like never smoked at work.
Right.
But like I did have an earbud in.
Yeah.
So they would have fired me just because of that. Luckily, like I hid behind some like washers and I just took it off, and I was just like, what?
Damn. But yeah, I remember like you were like depressed as shit that week. Dude.
Yeah, because I knew it was gonna be a while for me to get a job, because I had to be clean, you know. I had to not smoke anymore. And like I said at the beginning of this shit, I'm addicted to weed. So like I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to pay for shit. I had just bought a car, you know. Like everything was fucking wrong timing, you know, and it was all my fault. Like, because if I would have bumped this person and I hadn't been, you know, and I hadn't had weed in my system, it wouldn't have been a big deal. I would have been like, oh, I just bumped this fool. I'll just, in a week or two, they'll put me back on the forklift. Yeah. You know, but the fact that I was just like, oh, I know I'm done. That's one of the fucking rules. They're like, yeah, they drug test you. You test positive, you're out.
Did he get drug? You got drug tested, right? I got
drug tested, and then I used my real pee.
And what happened?
The manager was cool as fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just you know, brushed it under the fucking floor mat or whatever you call it. What is the
floor mat? The rug.
Yeah, he just...
That's hilarious. He used a technical term. He brushed it under the floor mat to prevent from slipping.
he brushed it under the rug or whatever the fuck the saying goes.
He brushed it under the...
He swept it under the rug.
There it is. He put
Damn, we're Mexican.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. You leave this fucking state even, dude. Then you go around white people for a little bit.
You become smarter, yeah. You become one of them.
Well, no, you don't become smarter. You just realize how much of a fucking asshole and idiot you are. Yeah, dude.
Or how much you just haven't learned. Because, like, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day, too, is I'm first generation in the United States.
Me too.
Like, my parents are from Mexico. And for that being the case, I'm not that Mexican.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like I hardly speak with an accent, and if I do, I don't notice. Maybe I'm stupid.
But was your first language was? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, my first language was Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we finished. What were you gonna say?
No, but it was like for that being the case, like for me, for my parents being like from Mexico, crossed over, immigrated, me not being that Mexican is kind of odd.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, because we grew around, I feel like a lot of first generation Mexicans too.
I see some that are like total paisas, you know, they're wearing the polo shirts and the freaking big ass belt buckles.
Yeah, but a lot of these fools are friends. Yeah. You heard about that band with the little kids? Fucking, my girlfriend was telling me about it. Fucking Yaritza or whatever. They look like straight up like paisa ass fools. Oh, yeah. And then like they're like some interview came out of these fools like in Mexico, and they're like no sabo ass fools. You know, they're like silver teeth kids. They barely speak Spanish, and they're like just talking shit on Mexico, saying that they didn't like and this and that. But like they look like fucking straight up Edgars and shit.
Oh yeah.
Which is like, dude, if you're gonna look like that, at least fucking speak Spanish, dude. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like I'm not out here fronting to be a fucking paisa or Chicano. I guess Chicano. But I'm not out here fronting to be all paisa and shit. And then like, oh shit, I don't know.
I don't even listen to the music.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
But like, I don't know.
But it's crazy because we say that here, and then like we leave, like we go to like Minnesota and shit, and then we're like,
they're like, well, what are you doing here?
Yeah, and then you fucking, then they don't know Selena over there.
That's crazy,
dude. Yeah, I was some guy was wearing like a Selena shirt and out there, and he was being fucking annoying to like my homies and shit though. And then that fool was like, he's like, you know who she is. And then just to fuck with him, I was like, I don't know, I don't. Dude. He was like, he was getting mad. He was like, yeah, you do. And I was like, why do you think? You know, obviously because I'm Mexican. He's like, yeah, you do. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? You're right. So I was like, yeah, that's a drag queen.
That's a famous drag queen.
Fucking pissed. He was like, fuck that. You know who she is. Stop fucking around. And I was like, dude, shut up, dude. Yeah, and then everybody around him like didn't know who she was. So I just convinced everybody that Selena was a drag queen.
And then she's this really famous drag queen. She got killed by an actual woman.
Yeah, dude. But like you go out of like the state, people don't really know.
Yeah.
Like so, I mean, like, and we're here, like we're not that Mexican.
But I speak Spanish at the very least.
Yeah, dude,
you know, because like just like you said, those kids who are in this band talking shit. They sing in Spanish.
Yeah. They sing like norteños and shit.
See, so it's like,
I don't know, like
it's like, dude, I saw this like video, you know, those like video roulette videos.
What's that?
It's like you enter this chat room and you just randomly, like someone randomly pops up, you know.
Oh, no, mingling.
Yeah. So it's like,
right.
Usually it's a bunch of dicks and cocks and balls.
There you go.
You know, but I saw one where it was this like Mexican kid with he was holding a guitar and he was like into like all that norteño bullshit.
Yeah.
And he some dude pops up with a cowboy hat and they start speaking Spanish to each other, and the guy that he's talking to is Japanese.
Oh yeah, I've seen
like,
that.
and he's like, oh, so like you came to you lived in Mexico, like how is it that you speak Spanish? So he's like, no, I'm in Japan right now. He turns his camera on. He's like, look, it's Japan.
Dude, Japanese
he just
people.
likes the culture.
Japanese people love Mexican shit, dude.
Dude, there's like a culture of cholos.
Yeah,
over
they
there.
got the lowriders. You know how expensive those fucking lowriders are, dude, to import a Chevrolet? Dude, to import a 6.9 Chevrolet to fucking... And then like pimp it out with like hydraulics and shit. And then, dude, it's crazy.
To not gangbang not even once, just because they like the way it looks.
Dude, speaking of that shit, so I wanted to Starbucks, right, to take a shit. And a dad walks in. You know, like you see this so much in Southern California, or just in California in general, or maybe Texas too. You see like just like a hardworking dad wearing a fucking, you know, just like his work clothes still. Yeah. Comes in with his fucking son, just dressed up like as a cholo, dude. He had like the extra large like backwoods shirt.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
on
just
now.
backwoods shirt.
Yeah.
With just like shorts all the way to the ankles. You know, just a straight up little cholo kid, and probably kind of been like older than 16.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the dad looks kind of like, whatever, it's my kid, I guess.
He's just the dad.
Yeah, dude. And then the dad orders, you know, he just orders a coffee. Kid, fucking straight up cholo kid, right? Goes up there, he goes, oh yeah, could I get a decaf cappuccino? And I was like, oh, come on, dude.
Decaf cappuccino.
I was like, you can't look like that and order a decaf cappuccino, you fucking... No. Dude, I mean, rob the place, you know?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Like stick your gun out and, like, shoot me, dude. I'd rather you that than to witness this shit, dude.
Yeah, but, like, I'm here because my dad. Yeah, be dude. That. He's like, my dad has to stay awake. But, yeah, dude, I've seen that a lot, too, especially where I went to school, where I graduated from.
Did you go to school in Riverside?
Yeah. Yeah. In Norte Vista. There was a lot of that cholo culture there, right. But like you would look at their parents and they were paisas, like they weren't cholos at all. Like I was like, well, you guys are starting it from here, yeah. Or I thought it was like you were born into that shit, you know?
Right. Like, yeah, it's some of them like it's a weird thing there, like all this culture, because there's like Chicano culture where like I know a lot of people like this. They're good people and shit, but they don't speak Spanish, but they speak Spanglish.
I hate that.
And they got like the lowriders, and they got the Chicano aesthetic.
They speak English with an accent too, but they don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have the accent?
Dude, I think, and these are
English is the only language you speak.
When you have an accent, yeah.
Yeah.
And like there's a generation, I think, from the zoot suits. You know about the zoot suits and shit?
Yeah.
So I think that's what that's from. Like the very, very, very first generation Mexicans in like East LA and shit. So like now that their descendants, which are like fucking 50-year-old cholos now, are just dudes that only speak Spanglish, which is hilarious to me, because like I've seen my front door neighbor was like a Chicano, but he was white. But his name was Gringo. I don't know if I ever told you about him. He loved hanging out with fucking Chicano gangsters and shit that didn't speak Spanish either, but spoke Spanglish. So this one picked up on that, and like we grew up in the same neighborhood. So he fucking grew up speaking Spanglish. So,
that's crazy.
So like
a white guy speaking Spanglish.
So he would tell me shit like Spencer and shit like that, and I was like, what the fuck? And like in his back, he had a tattooed Gringo and like Old English and
his
shit.
nickname.
And I was like, but like, he was the oddest dude. Till this day, I drive back to that neighborhood to try to find him. I can't find him.
But some of those people are cool as hell, dude. Like I worked with one dude who was like total cholo. He had a low rider. He was into the culture. He kind of spoke Spanish. He spoke more Spanish than like most of the people who just do it to sound cool. But one of the coolest dudes I have ever known.
I'm not saying they're like bad people or anything, but like they're fucking
sound stupid. No.
Okay, they're still violent.
For real, yeah, I'm just kidding.
Whether they're cool or not. I wouldn't talk shit on these fellas.
Don't know how to shoot weapons.
Yeah, except for the one that I just ordered, a decaf cappuccino. What time is it? Is it time for
6:50?
Oh, we've
got plenty of time.
I thought it was at 7 today.
No, it starts at 8.
Oh, sign-ups are at 7.
Yeah, sign-ups are at 7, but they usually get here, like, I can tell you exactly where George is right now.
You have his location?
Yeah, I have his location, because we're gay like that.
Yeah, I got that, too, with some of my homies. I almost said back home.
Back home? I mean, technically, do you feel like New York is, like, your new home?
Yeah, dude, I still am amazed by it, though. You know, sometimes when you're, like, somewhere's your home, you stop being amazed by it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing one of your TikToks once, and you were like looking around the city, and I was like, damn, like you just look at the skyline,
dude.
and it's kind of like, even through the video, I was like, I bet in person it's breathtaking,
Dude. Yeah,
the first time you're there.
Yeah, dude, it does take my breath.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. I love it in New York.
you have that building you hate.
Oh, 432 Fuck You Avenue. Yeah, dude, fuck that building. Just a fucking dude. You know the architect apologized for that piece of shit.
Really? Is it really that ugly? You really don't like it?
I hate it, dude.
Really?
Every time I look at it, I go on the floor.
Yeah. Damn. But that's very interesting. The fact that he had to build it with holes in the middle so the wind can go through.
Dude, and the wind still sways it, and like when it sways.
Do not all the other buildings sway? Like,
well, that one is just tall as shit, dude. Like that's one of the tallest ones.
It's tall and skinny.
Is. Yeah, dude.
That's
like,
what it is.
Like that's the kind of building where if I was an architect, that's what I would build. Because I'm just lazy.
Because you're dumb.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, yeah, like if they were like, hey, you get to make a building in New York, how's it gonna look?
I'll be like, I'd panic. I'm like, just that one. And
then I just put that's gonna sway a lot. Can you put some holes in it? That's a genius idea, right?
Dude, that architect, he has shit in Dubai thing. There's like badass buildings.
So that's the only building he's like, damn.
That's the ugliest one, yeah.
Was that his first building?
No, it wasn't. I think it's like a Brazilian.
Was it like a functional building? Like,
no, dude, and it's one of the most empty fucking buildings too, because it's too expensive to live there. So it's expensive to live there. It doesn't work properly in the wind, and it's ugly.
And it's ugly.
So, dude, I mean, catch me living there.
So, no, but like
the street it's on Park Avenue, which it's also known as Billionaires Row. So I guess that whole neighborhood is fucking expensive as shit.
I bet.
But dude, you gotta go there after like a couple more months of saving up.
Yeah, I'll
go visit me. You can stay in my van.
No, I'll get a hotel. I'm trying to save enough money so like I can fly there, get a hotel, you know.
Yeah.
And we can take the train together if you want.
You can hop, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could stay in the hotel with me. I don't give a shit. I just snore like a motherfucker. I'm just warning you.
No, I'm not gonna stay in the hotel. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my van.
Good.
You probably smell bad when you sleep.
Probably.
You know, like some people when they fall asleep, they start smelling bad.
No, I never noticed that shit. No.
You never like. No, I guess you never slept around with men a lot.
No, I can't say that I have. I'm not gay.
Huh.
I'm not opposed to it. That's why I'm inviting you to my hotel room if I go out there. Bring your friends. See how bad we can make that room smell.
That's never happening like in a sleepover or something where you leave the room and you come back to the hotel room or like you know like a sleepover
and it stinks
and it just smells like shit. Yeah.
I guess I never noticed.
And you're like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I guess I never paid attention to that shit because I was busy, probably trying to get fucked up or something. That's the only time I stayed with a bunch of dudes.
I started kind of drinking again, so we could have like a beer tonight. Yeah, like since I started drinking on my birthday. Oh, you were there?
Right. Yeah. We peer pressured your ass.
Dude, since then I've drank like 4 times. So,
nice.
So I've cured myself of alcoholism.
I wouldn't even say that's a good way of saying it. Like it's not every time you drink you gotta get fucked up.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like now you could go back to you doing it what it was intended it to be, like a social.
Yeah. I got drunk once after my birthday.
Nice.
And then I've had like a couple, like a glass of wine or whatever. But I will say, feeling buzzed or kind of drunk doesn't feel good to me anymore.
No, that's good. That's good. It's starting not to feel good to me. You know, like today I had a mean-o hangover because we did the buddy cast, catch the buddy cast on YouTube and everywhere.
I gotta speak to George on that. You guys have good clips, but the presentation is fucking horrific, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna hit him up, like, yo, like, let me fucking edit your clips for you. I want this to succeed.
Tell him.
Tell him today.
But yeah. You
guys did the pod yesterday. The bodycast.
Yeah, I got fucked up.
Available on everything.
On Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube,
just anything, yeah.
And then on Patreon,
there you go.
You can check out the bonus episode where we talk shit on people. Yeah, we do.
I've been on one of the, or 2 of those. I've been on a couple of those.
Yeah, you were on the after show once. Yeah. We do talk.
Yeah, you guys talk mad shit on fucking.
Yeah, we name names if we have to.
You name names. Anyway, so what happened? So you did the body cast.
I got fucked up last night. Yeah.
How'd you get home?
I mean, like No, like
Started blaming
and then
it
I
out?
hopped the turnstile. No, I got fucked up when I got home.
Oh.
Yeah, like I drank on the podcast,
Yeah.
like a little bit, and I was like feeling all right, and then I got home and I had beer left over, so I just drank the rest of it.
Are you gonna drink tonight?
I'll drink a little, yeah.
I'll have like one beer, like a little talk can. I don't want to drink before I get on stage though, because I'm already feel like you know when you're like congested, you kind of like are disoriented.
Yeah,
It's gonna like over happen to me if I.
It's gonna over happen. Yeah.
Fuck you talk the same.
I know. I guess I say meanie wrong.
What?
Meanie?
Mini?
Yeah.
Oh, like small?
I say meanie.
Oh,
like meanie, but it's
no.
mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I say meanie.
Oh, dude, here's some words that
I got a meanie cock.
It's micro.
No, it's meanie.
Dude, here are some words that are Spanglish that we never learned. That I never noticed were Spanglish. Like troca.
Troca? Yeah, that's totally not a real.
Yeah, that's not. It's a made up word.
Camioneta?
It's camioneta.
Camioneta, yeah.
Or truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's fucking parquear.
Parquear? Oh, I've never said that before.
No.
Estacionar.
Estacionar or park. No, there's.
What do you call a steering wheel in Spanish?
Oh, I don't even call it anything. I just point at it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot what we used to call it, but it's called volante.
Volante, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the real term for it. But I used to call it something else, and for some reason I can't think of it right now. Huh. We used to have a Spanglish word for
volante
for the steering wheel.
The steering volante.
Mm-hmm. Damn it.
Llantera, no, that's a real word. What else? Let's think of one more before we fucking end this shit. Time flies, huh?
Yeah,
time flies when you're having a good time.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
What if like after this, like I didn't even do the mic, I just went home?
Bloquear.
You know? There you go.
So many things.
Wait, what's the Spanish word for fucking bloquear?
I don't know.
Tapar.
Tapar, yeah.
Bloquear, block.
Yeah, so many things. Like even to this day, like it's like yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen before you. Like so, I speak Spanglish just because I'm stupid. I'm just dumb, dude, and I know the word in English and I don't know it in Spanish.
Oh, come on.
You know,
man.
so it's like I'll be speaking in Spanish with my dad or my parents, and then like eventually I'm like, all right, I don't know how to explain it in Spanish, so I'm gonna explain it in English.
I get scared to speak Spanish sometimes because my mom fucking clowns me so much. Which a fucking parenting mistake on her part, dude.
Yeah, because now you don't want to speak.
No, I don't want to speak. Well, like I do speak Spanish, but like, she goes. Whenever I fuck with, I'm like, God damn it, dude.
She teases you about it.
Yeah, and it's a fucking dick move because she speaks good English now.
Yeah.
So now she speaks good Spanish and good English, and I'm out here like trying to speak good Spanish, and she goes, you don't know, like if somebody's standing right there, right, and you want to get their attention, you say con permiso or disculpa.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Con permiso.
That's what I say. My mom goes,
es disculpa.
Es disculpa. Con permiso. Con permiso is like excuse me, I'm trying to get by. Yeah. Disculpa is like, excuse me, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, what the fuck, dude? I didn't grow up over there.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude.
My thing is, like, you understand what I'm trying to say, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Let me sound wrong, dude. No one's going to kill me over this shit.
No one.
Now, if they were like, it's disculpa, then I'd be like, I'm going to ask somebody else. You know, you go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
but generally people are like, oh, well, you know, they're like nice about it.
Oh, you want to ask me a question? Okay.
All right, this conversation is taken.
Una cuestión, por favor.
God damn it. Oh, you dropped your silver tooth. Here, this conversation has taken its course.
Yeah.
Plug away, dude. Plug what you want to plug.
I'm gonna be nowhere because I suck at stand-up.
You're gonna start posting clips.
Yeah, you could follow me on Instagram at Los Patino Comedy, and I have a TikTok. I think it's Los Patino Comedy as well. I'm actually not sure.
I'll double check and put it on the thing.
Follow
us, man. He's gonna start posting clips and give himself.
Yeah, and also follow the Buddy System Co. at the Buddy System Co. on Instagram, and that's where you're gonna find the podcast, all the shows that we do and that I'm on,
and the open mics,
and all the open mics, and yada yada yada.
Start making it out. All right, that's it. That's episode 67. I feel like thank you everybody for tuning in to the Keep on Trucking. Oh wait, fuck! I gotta plug. Ocean Drive, the 24th. I'm doing a show on Ocean Drive, which is I don't know where it's at, dude. I don't even know if it's happening, but just keep a lookout for that. Ocean Drive. I'm going out there with Luke Davis, Alex Mahaney, Ben Callahan, and Joshua Creedon. It's gonna be a banging show, so keep a lookout for that. And then I think that's it. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Keep on Drinking podcast.
Yeah. No.
Are you calling me a racist?